room filled with whirring machines and the glow of countless light bulbs. In this space, a team of brilliant minds is engaged in a race against time, silently battling an invisible enemy. Their mission: to crack an encryption code that holds the key to ending a devastating global conflict. This is no scene from a futuristic thriller. It's a glimpse into the past, specifically the story of how a mistake made smallpox eradication possible. Meet Alan Turing, one of the most brilliant mathematicians and computer scientists of the 20th century. During World War II, he led a top-secret effort to break the German military's Enigma code. The stakes were incredibly high and the challenge seemed almost impossible. But through sheer brilliance, determination, and a touch of luck, they succeeded. Now let's explore how this accomplishment not only helped win the war, but also had a profound impact on the future of technology. To understand the magnitude of the task ahead, we need to delve into the Enigma machine. Created in the early 1900s, this device was initially designed as a commercial encryption tool. As World War II erupted, Enigma machines were deployed extensively across German military operations. Enigma worked by using rotating wheels or rotors to scramble messages typed on a keyboard. Each keystroke would produce a seemingly random letter or symbol, making it extremely difficult for anyone intercepting the transmission to decipher the message. The complexity of the machine was staggering. It could generate billions of possible encryption combinations, far exceeding any previous encryption method. For all intents and purposes, it seemed unbreakable. This is where Alan Turing and his team at Bletchley Park entered the picture. Their mission was to crack the Enigma code and uncover the secrets hidden within. What made this endeavor so challenging was that the Enigma machine wasn't just a static cipher. The rotor settings were changed daily and even sometimes during the day. This meant that messages encrypted in the morning might be unreadable in the afternoon. Additionally, if an operator spotted someone trying to decode their message, they could switch rotors mid-transmission, rendering the intercepted message useless. This constant flux demanded an equally dynamic solution. Upon assuming his role at Bletchley Park, Alan Turing quickly identified the need for a new approach. Traditional methods of cryptanalysis were simply not equipped to handle the Enigma's complexity. It was clear that they needed something revolutionary, something that could match the adaptability of the Enigma machine. And then there was the mistake. An oversight in the German military's approach to using Enigma that turned out to be the chink in the armor that Turing needed. You see, the German military, in an attempt to enhance security, had unknowingly introduced a flaw into the system. They set the Enigma machine to a self-encrypting mode, meaning that the same message could be sent multiple times with different encryption each time. While intended as a security measure, this practice inadvertently provided the breakthrough that Turing was seeking. You might be wondering what this has to do with smallpox. Well, stick with me because the connection is about to be revealed. Before we get to that, let us talk about how this small mistake opened up a world of possibilities for Turing and his team. As a mathematician and logician, Turing had always been fascinated by the idea of machines replicating human thought processes. He saw the Enigma code as the ultimate challenge, a battle of wits between human intelligence and mechanical ingenuity. Inspired by the idea of a universal machine capable of performing any calculation, he began designing a programmable electronic device that could mimic the human process of reasoning and deduction. What emerged was the bomb machine. This groundbreaking invention can be considered one of the earliest computers in history. The bomb's complex inner workings involved several components working in tandem to achieve its goal of decoding Enigma messages. It used punch paper tape to input instructions, allowing operators to program the machine to simulate the Enigma's rotor changes. Once programmed, the bomb would mimic the Enigma's encryption process, testing thousands of possible solutions in a matter of seconds. This was a monumental achievement. It transformed a task that would have taken years of manual labor into a matter of hours. As the bomb roared to life, it marked the beginning of a new era in cryptography and computer science. Suddenly, what was thought to be an insoluble problem was now a solvable one. The impossible had become possible. On September 24, 1944, the first Enigma message was decoded using the Bomba machine. It was a moment that would forever change the course of World War II. From that point forward, the British codebreakers at Bletchley Park, armed with the power of the Bomba, were able to read virtually every German military communication. This gave the Allies a decisive edge on the battlefield. The impact of the Bomba and its ability to crack the Enigma code was so significant that historians estimate it may have shortened the war by as much as 2 years. This means that the countless lives lost due to military action, disease and famine during the war could have been even greater had the German encryption remained unbroken. But the significance of this achievement went far beyond the end of the war. During its creation, the Bomba laid the foundation for modern computing. Its principles paved the way for the electronic computers that would later dominate every aspect of modern life. Without the development of these machines, the digital age as we know it may have been delayed for decades. In addition to its wartime use, the knowledge gained from cracking the Enigma code also played a pivotal role in shaping post-war international relations. By understanding the complexities of the German encryption methods, Allied intelligence agencies were better equipped to anticipate and counter potential Soviet espionage activities. This understanding facilitated the establishment of secure communication channels between nations, laying the groundwork for diplomacy and collaboration in the years following the war. However, despite the monumental impact of their work, the codebreakers at Bletchley Park, including Alan Turing, operated in utmost secrecy. Their achievements were not declassified until several decades later. As a result, the true extent of their contributions remained hidden from public view for many years. This lack of recognition was a stark contrast to the monumental impact their work had on the outcome of the war and the course of technological history. For example, when the US joined the war after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, the British shared their Enigma-breaking methods with the Americans, who then went on to create their own versions of the Bomba machine. By pooling their resources and expertise, the Allies achieved a level of encrypted communication dominance that ensured that no enemy could match them. In fact, the US Navy used the information gained from decrypted German communications to great effect. It was thanks to intercepted messages that the American fleet was able to avoid several major German naval ambushes, ensuring vital supply lines remained open and aiding in the successful invasion of Normandy. It was only after the war that the true scale of the Bletchley Park operation was revealed. The impact of their work on shortening the war and saving countless lives was finally acknowledged. The quiet heroism of the code breakers, including Alan Turing, had been instrumental in securing victory. In recent years, efforts have been made to honor the contributions of the codebreakers at Bletchley Park. Statues, documentaries, and exhibitions have been dedicated to them, ensuring that their legacy is not forgotten. Some of these efforts include a statue of Alan Turing was erected in Manchester, England, where he played a pivotal role in developing the first computer at the University of Manchester. The statue serves as a reminder of his significant contributions to computer science and mathematics. In 2019, a new exhibition called Secret Warriors at the National Museum of Computing in Bletchley Park showcased personal stories of the women who worked as codebreakers during World War II. These women, often overlooked in historical narratives, played a crucial role in the success of the Bletchley Park operation. Furthermore, educational programs have been established to teach younger generations about the importance of Bletchley Park and the contributions of the codebreakers. These initiatives aim to preserve the history of this secret wartime station and the impact it had on the outcome of World War II. Despite these efforts, there is still much that remains unknown about the inner workings of Bletchley Park. Many documents related to the code-breaking activities are still classified, leaving gaps in our understanding of this critical period in history. Can you imagine a world without computers or the internet? Without Turing, that might have been our reality. His genius and determination not only helped to end a devastating war, but also laid the foundation for the digital age. If you enjoyed this glimpse into history's hidden heroes, hit subscribe for more untold stories that shaped our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. And until next time, keep exploring the fascinating tales that have shaped our world.